Welcome to this video. I just started recording this and 7 minutes in discovered that the audio wasn't working. Well, welcome anyway to this video that you're watching for free without ads probably. I'm not part of the partner program, so if there's ads before this video, that's all YouTube. But there was a platform that for the last year have been paying me to make content. And in the last week, I sashayed away because it was really unreliable. Creators tend to mention that their income is unstable, and I did get it in some kind of way, but this experience really made me realize how ridiculous the creator economy is. And I wanted to share this with you today. This is the creator economy dream. So pretty much anyone can take a picture or record a video using their phone or a camera. Upload that onto any platform you like and voila, you have created content. Now, it might be a picture of your cat looking cute, or it might be a video of you talking about a subject with sound effects and dramatic editing. Either way, you're uploading something for others to interact with. So now let's dive into an oversimplified history of content creation. On early social media platforms like MySpace, Bebo, YouTube, and I guess Facebook, people really just posted personal stuff. MySpace, Bebo, and Facebook didn't host video at first, so the only place that you could upload videos was YouTube. I remember watching Smosh as a teenager. I was a huge fan. I even had a Boxman t-shirt. Smosh uploaded comedy sketches that they had created solely to go on YouTube. Well, I think they had a website, but their main platform was YouTube. It was different because it wasn't just a sketch from TV and it wasn't just whatever shenanigans they were up to that day. It was written, acted, filmed, and edited just for YouTube. It was like they decided who needs to get a deal with a studio or sell a project when you can just make it yourself and host it on YouTube. And many other creators did this as well, and it wasn't just for comedy, it was pretty much any genre, and some new genres were invented. I would argue that the commentary style of video that I and many others do is a product of social media. It's not something that you can find on TV. And what YouTube and other social media platforms subsequently realised is that this kind of content that's purposefully made for this platform and not just a passive home video is bringing people back the same way that everybody was sitting down in front of their TV on the sofa every night. So it made sense to incentivize these creators because they were bringing in an audience. So now what happens is you sit down to watch a commentary video and perhaps an ad will play. That ad is tailored to you, a person who watches commentary videos, and a cut from the money that the advertiser has paid to YouTube then goes to that content creator. And that model is similar across platforms. They pay you to create content because you get people to come to their platform, and the longer they stay, the more ads they see. On some platforms, you can give people digital gifts that they can then cash out. This is such a small fraction though, that the gifts that people give, they're not the exact amount of money that the person is receiving. It's really small. Then there are sites like Patreon, which are designed to allow you to give money to the creator, and what you get in return is exclusive content or to see something before it goes out for free. If you'd like to know more about the economics and the politics of the creator economy, then check out Alice Capel's video. She released this a day before I shot this, and I was like, that's what I was going to talk about, but it's fine. I watched her video. We're doing different angles, so it's almost like we're a team. It's just that she doesn't know that she's on the team. But anyway, that's my rough guide to content creators. The challenge is that their income is not fixed. They are actually only eligible to earn. If their videos get views in the millions, then they'll have a good income that month. But if they don't, then they don't have a good income that month, even though they may have put in the same amount of effort. It takes me on average 14 hours to make a YouTube video, and I spread that out over a few days. If I was monetized, I could spend 14 hours making one video and make £500 from that. But then I could spend 14 hours making another video and only make £20 from that. It depends if it takes off, if the right people find it, if YouTube pushes it, and a whole load of factors that are out with your control. So you can see why it's a stressful way to make a living. But this isn't the kind of creator experience that I had. Somehow, I had an experience that was even more unreliable than this. Now, I do YouTube as more of a hobby than anything else. It would be nice if I started getting money for making these videos, but it's not my main vocation. I'm primarily a video editor, so I work with production companies, independent film projects, and basically anyone who commissions me to animate or edit for them. Sometimes I shoot, sometimes I present. Sometimes I present, and in fact, I was told today that something I presented and edited and animated 2 years ago is going to be broadcast on TV soon. Woo! So yeah, I just generally create, but my main passion is editing. For the second time in this video, the technology has malfunctioned. I feel like something is trying to tell me not to make this video. So about a year ago, I saw a post on Instagram that was like, are you a creator? Do you make videos? Do you like stress? That last one isn't verbatim. But I filled in the form and a modelling agency got in touch with me saying that they were recruiting for a new social media site. And I had just gone freelance and I was looking for any sources of income that were related to video making. So I thought I would give it a try. I'm not going to tell you what social media platform it was because I don't want people to use it. All you need to know is that it's a budget TikTok. It wants to be TikTok, but TikTok it ain't. It has the same premise roughly. Short vertical videos, you can use sounds, there's likes and comments. It's just not the real deal though. All the major cultural trends and moments are on TikTok, not this other app. And they were not okay with you posting a TikTok video on your profile. Like, you know how loads of YouTube shorts or Insta Reels are just TikTok videos reposted? They hated that. Anyway, I was asked to do something like post 15 videos a month and go live for 8 hours a month. This was to ensure that good quality content was on their platform and would draw people into downloading the app. So I started out telling stories, doing Scottish things. I would often translate English words into Scots. I knew my USP. And eventually I started performing music in my videos and my lives. I don't consider myself a professional musician. I learned to play the cornet when I was younger and I was in a brass band for 10 years. And now I loosely practice the trumpet, guitar and ukulele. But this became my thing on this platform, music. 'Cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, how I love you. All of the guys tell me lies, but you don't. You just crack another beer and pretend that you're still here. This is how to disappear. And the Sunday sun shines down on San Francisco Bay, and you feel like you won't make it anyway. You have to wash the car, take the kids to the park. Don't marry her, have me. After 2 months, the agency told us that the app was now only going to pay Blue verified creators. So they were going to judge all of our content from the last month, which I think was roughly April last year, and then they were going to tell us who was going to be Blue verified and continue to be paid. Out of about 20 to 30 creators, only 2 were picked to be Blue verified, and I was one of them. They told me that my music was unique, that not many other creators were doing that, and that I had really good growth. They also said that I didn't have to go live anymore, but they were going to approve or disapprove each video that I posted, and I would need to have at least 15 approved. So it was generally a good idea to post more than 15 to make sure that by the end of the month you'd reached your quota. So I continued to post me playing and singing, and I was very dedicated. I even did it when I went abroad. I found instruments and just made it work. For 5 months, this was going great, and round about October 2021, I had over 6,000 followers, and it was growing every day, and I was getting a lot of comments, a lot of likes. It was really a lovely little community that had built up. However, in October, the rules changed again. They were only going to pay people who were Blue verified and had over 10,000 followers. I was pretty annoyed at this because I was growing at a really steady pace. I figured that I would get to 10k in the next couple of months, and I felt really conflicted about not being paid for the work that I was doing. The app said that they would do a boot camp to let you know how to make your content better. And I was like, better how? My content is perfect. And I never did get invited to a boot camp. The app gave you absolutely no tips on how to gain followers. The agency suggested that I start using sounds in my videos. So if you don't know, on these kind of apps, that means that you take a sound from another video, but then you apply your own visuals. So it's cool for like memeing or like jumping on a trend. But I was like, how am I supposed to do that in my videos where I play music? How would that even work? Like, I'm playing guitar and you can just hear some weird noise at the same time?
You can take the future, even if you fail. I believe.
Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick.
I was also told that I was Blue verified because of my music content, and so it felt really weird for them to suggest things that were not that. Other people threw in the towel, and I did think to myself, maybe I should just give up at this point, but I like to prove people wrong. So I absolutely worked over November and December. I was doing chart songs, I was learning Christmas songs, I was appealing to the masses.
Go easy on me, baby. 'Cause there we are again on that little town street. A, B, C, D, E, F, you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke-ass car and the thing you call art. F, you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all laugh off.
I went from under 7,000 followers to over 10,000 in 2 months. And in December, I got confirmation that as of January, I would start to be paid for my content again. And at this point, I was like knocking out of the park. I went from the 10,000 I hit in December to 17,000 in February. But it wasn't super easy to do. I practiced each song before I recorded the video, and sometimes I'd sit down to play it and I either just couldn't do the chords with my hands, or I couldn't sing that part because it was too high, and I'd have to go back to the drawing board.
Just stop your crying, it's a time of the signs. It's a time of the signs?
I was putting in a lot of effort, and then 1 month after being told, you're going to get paid again, I was told that they were going to stop paying me. Why? Because I didn't have high enough engagement. Now, I had increased by 7,000 followers between the message of, you're doing well enough to be paid, and you're not doing well enough to be paid. I had so many DMs on that app that I couldn't respond to them anymore. I had hundreds of comments every day that I would like and respond to. I had thousands of likes every day, and I had many videos that were in the hundreds of thousands of views. Not enough engagement. It was something to do with there being a top group of creators who were getting the most engagement, and I wasn't there. But basically, I read that as they weren't going to let me know what the criteria was for payment anymore, that it was completely arbitrary. I would never have any way of telling if I was in the top metrics for engagement, so I would never have any way of telling if my labor was going to be paid. I already make stuff for free because I like it. My YouTube channel, the things I post on Insta and TikTok, I make them because they're fun and because I like doing it. With this platform, I was creating to get paid. It was nice that it encouraged me to grow my music skills, but it's not a good enough app in its build and in its position in the world for me to post on there for free. They said that payment was only ever a bonus and not guaranteed, but they know the effort that people put into their videos and maintaining a blue tick. And if they're making profit off of that, it is not okay to say, maybe we'll pay you, maybe we won't. I felt disposable, so I left. It's not a sad ending. I have many other ways of making money, and honestly, this frees up some of my time, so it's a good thing. But it's not a sad ending for me. I know some people in our agency relied on the income. It can be really hard in the entertainment space and the creator economy to break through, find your audience, and start earning money. Part of me did think the incentive was too good to be true, but why should it be? If someone is putting effort into creating content, that brings people to a platform week after week to watch that creator, then the platform is making money off of their labor. The least the platform can do is turn and say, okay, well, you're bringing people in here, so we'll give you some of this money stuff that everybody needs to live. It's the exact same mindset of working for exposure or experience. And that's fine if it's an individual's choice to contribute something to the world for free, but if a company relies on that to make a profit and then normalizes this as a step in the process, it completely devalues people's work. I feel that social media should move to a place where if a creator is accepted into a partnership program, they should be paid a set rate regardless of what they create. Maybe there can be a subscriber tier, so people with 10,000 subscribers get this amount of money, people with 1 million subscribers get this amount, and so on. But it's a salary essentially. It ensures that they're rewarded for their hard work and not for parameters that they don't have any control over. I'd like to see this discussed in Parliament, and I'd like to see the public being more interested in paying people for their work. I don't really have a way for people to pay me for the work that I do on YouTube, and it's not really what I'm looking for. I don't have a Patreon, but what is really, really helpful is if people share, like, and subscribe. Anyway, I didn't really want this to become an ad for me. I just wanted to share this really strange experience that I had. But I think it's really important that we examine our reliance on creators to entertain us, but our reluctance to acknowledge their hard work. Maybe you're a creator with similar experience. Maybe we can unionize. Maybe we can seize the means of production. If that's how you would like to share this message, I'm on board with that. See you next time.